All right, Khadijah,
Hi.
how you been?
I've been okay, doing a bit better than last time. I was pretty despondent last time. All like down in the dumps, being interviewed in an alleyway and stuff, being found in an alleyway.
So what's your situation now?
I'm doing better about being more responsibly inside and taking care of my own bills and stuff like that. A little bit better at managing my money. Like, I'm not gonna lie and be like, hey, I'm on top of the world, but I am doing better. And I'm doing better about like keeping the BS and the negative people and things like out of my life. But I got some feedback from last time just off of that video, which is cool. And I did meet some cool people and had some people that I had lightly interacted with and started interacting with them more and stuff like that. So it was interesting. And I'm doing better. I stay in hotels more regularly. When I don't stay in hotels, like I stay like inside like apartments.
That's good.
Yeah.
So you were telling me that you're staying at where? The Knights Inn or
The Red Roof.
the Red Roof?
Yeah.
What are they charging you there?
Okay, so that's why I'm not always there, because it adds up. Like during the week, I'm paying like, you know what I mean, roughly like $80-$90. Then on the weekend, I'm paying a little bit over $100, and it all flat rate breaks down to about $100 a night. Like, so it's like $700 a week roughly, and it's honestly would be cheaper to just be paying rent or going to a weekly. But there's so much that comes behind having to do that, and like, you know what I mean, it's a lot of commitment too, which is not. It's not a bad thing, but it would just take a whole lot more research to do.
Why don't you try to get an apartment or something like that?
Oh, I'm not
You're out here making money, right?
Yeah.
You make enough
Yes.
for an apartment?
Obviously, if I can make enough to pay $100 a night, you know what I'm saying? I'm still, I mean, okay, I don't look so hot today, but I'm still in clothing, you know what I'm saying? There's not wholly bleached up clothing, and I'm eating regular, come on, I'm eating regularly. I'm not falling off the bone. So yeah, I make enough, but it's just, it's like paperwork, and people are nosy, like, let's be real, like really nosy, and everybody wants to know everything all the time. And when you're in an apartment, people are even more nosy. I've come to learn, like, everybody is always in the business, and you can't always do the things that you're normally used to doing, and you can't get away with as much, I guess. It's not to say that I'm doing anything bad, but you know what I mean? Like, it would be awkward, and like people like start to question, like, why do you have people in and out of your house? And then they're gonna think I'm like on some crazy like drug dealer ring, or like on some other stuff, and like that's not it. Just, you know what I mean? But I gotta pay this rent, right? And but so like, I mean, that makes it hard to do. And then also like paperwork, like where they want to know like, where's your income coming from, and like we need signatures from 3 references, and we want to talk to your 2nd grade teacher, and like all this extra bullshit. So it makes it hard to get in somewhere, and it's not you would think, like they say, money rules the world, but it can't fix everything. It cannot.
Yeah. So what were you doing out here right now when I seen you?
Being depressed. No, I'm just kidding. I was just walking to I just got some water from QT. I was walking to get some bread, because I got bills to pay, you know? This shit is expensive, and I gotta make it happen. No pee behind me, so I gotta take care of it.
So you said you got some feedback from people?
I did.
Was it negative, positive?
What
were they saying?
I didn't get any negative feedback, and I mean, I'm sure there was some out there, but like, whatever. I'm either oblivious, or I haven't encountered it yet, but I like people that I've interacted with who saw it were like, whoa, like they felt like they got to know me better. And then people that I didn't know, like I got to know. And
what about like family? Did your family get to see the interview?
No, I don't. And as far as I know, no. But I haven't, like, I'm too nervous to watch it, so I still haven't watched it yet. And so like, I don't know what, because I don't want to see myself and be like, oh, it's so terrible. So like, but so they don't really exactly know, because I haven't seen it yet. So I want to see it and approve it and then send it. And like, I want my mom to see it, kind of like, you know what I mean? And I want my family to like get like some insight into like this life. And my mom's a social worker, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it would be cool like have her see some of these videos, not even necessarily mine, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm sure she would be way into it. My mom's like a cool ass person.
When's the last time you spoke to your family, your mom?
It's been a couple weeks, and really, it wasn't really a real conversation. It was more like a, hey, can you find my ID? I need my ID. You know, it's hard. It's like I have major depressive disorder, suicidal tendencies, all this shit. So like, it's hard for me because I find myself like being so disappointed in myself and being so bereft and like just lost when I have to acknowledge and really face the absence of them. You know what I'm saying? My mom was my PIC forever. My babies are like my life and like everything else. And like really like the Khadijah out here is just kind of like drifting along. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm cool. I don't like to bring negativity around anybody or bring anybody down with negativity. I'm not like an angry, bitter person, and it's nobody to blame but me about my life, you know. But the Khadijah out here is not even like is not a whole person. You know what I'm saying? It's really just like it's not a facade because I'm not a fake person, but it's more of like a light coating, like just the surface of Khadijah.
You were telling me earlier that you grew up in the Mormon church?
Yeah. So
how was that?
Sad. Like I don't mean that in a bad way. There was good stuff and bad stuff,
Were
but
you strict?
no, some aspects, yeah, but not really. It was more like just the way that like I'm brown, you know what I'm saying, and at the time like there was still like a lot of propaganda about like people, brown people, no matter what the race, like the reason that our skin has pigment and melanin, forget what science tells you, you guys have that because it's the mark of Cain, like, you know what I'm saying, like being raised on that, like it's not really a
What
positive sort of, Cain, so in the Bible, Cain and Abel, two brothers, Cain killed Abel, and as part of his punishment, he was, there was a mark cast upon him and his lineage. You know what I mean? So he's a murderer, like, you know what I mean? He killed his family and it all behind a female, and it was a whole bunch of drama and some other stuff. But so the propaganda being taught when I was really young was still like brown skin, that's the mark of Cain, like, you know what I mean? That's where you're coming from, and that's not even slightly legitimate, founded at all in any sort of scientific like anything, like it's a whole load of crap. And like one of the like most profound moments that I can remember out of all the experiences I had in the Mormon church, and I was still doing Mormon camp and all that other stuff growing up, you know what I'm saying, but my most profound moment in that church, and the thing I remember the most, was trying to practice a Sunday school performance with all the other younger kids, and everybody refusing to hold my little sisters in my hand, and my little sister having a meltdown and crying and demanding that another girl tell her why she won't hold her hand, and the little girl stopping and saying, because your skin is dirty, everybody knows brown skin means you're dirty. And that girl was not punished, but my sister was punished for throwing her temper tantrum, and we were set aside and had to be put somewhere else. And that to me, like, it was just like, that's just like one little tidbit of an experience I had with them. Like, you know what I mean? Still going to the Mormon camps. I remember I never got to sleep with the other girls in the same cabin. I was put in a different cabin by myself. Like, that's not cool. Like, so it was.
What state was that? Was that here
Arizona.
in Arizona?
Arizona, yeah. So.
Because I don't know, every time I think about Mormon, I think about
Utah. Yeah. So we went to I've been to Utah. It's a lovely place. I've been to Utah and done some Mormon stuff there too. But no, I was out here in Arizona.
Do you practice any religion right now? Or you kind of done with
More like religion is between me and my God. You know what I'm saying? It's not really. No house of man can tell me like what love is and what right is and what wrong is. You know what I'm saying? Like, my heart knows that.
All right. Well, Thank you for sharing your story. I really do appreciate it. Are you okay if I use this on my YouTube channel?
Absolutely.
And just in case somebody wants to reach out to you with any sort of help or donations, do you have any contact information that you want to share?
Yeah, so I guess in the link maybe you could upload my email, yeah?
Okay.
And they can contact me via email and we can go from there.
All right, thank you.
All help is appreciated.